I just heard a boom.
Oh my God. I heard that boom too, but I didn't know it was actually outside. I thought it was a person in the hallway.
I was teased because of my teeth. I didn't like the person looking at me in the mirror.
I hope not another one goes off.
That's a lot of smoke.
That's another one I heard.
It was like a boom, boom, boom.
And I heard another.
And it almost sounded like a rolling, like garbage dumpster.
Yeah.
And then I saw that pop up.
That's definitely something else. Oh my God.
It looks like there might be some blackness on the sign.
Like a fire, maybe?
Oh wait, no, that's more like smoke just passing in front of it.
Right.
But it looks like something is continuing to burn.
On fire,
Yeah, and the smoke is getting blacker.
Good evening. I know I can speak for all Americans when I say our hearts are with the people of New Orleans after the despicable attack that occurred in the early morning hours. To all the families of those who were killed, to all those who were injured, to all the people of New Orleans who are grieving today, I want you to know I grieve with you. Our nation grieves with you. We're going to stand with you as you mourn and as you heal in the weeks to come. Here's what we know so far. The FBI has reported to me the killer was an American citizen, born in Texas. He served in the United States Army on active duty for many years. He also served in the Army Reserve until a few years ago. The FBI also reported to me that mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media indicating that he was inspired by ISIS, expressing a desire to kill. The ISIS flag was found in his vehicle, which he rented to conduct this attack. Possible explosives were found in the vehicle as well, and more explosives were found nearby. The situation is very fluid, and the investigation has a preliminary stage. And the fact is that right now, there you go. The law enforcement and intelligence community are continuing to look for any connections, associations, or co-conspirators. We have nothing additional to report at this time. The investigation is continuing to be active, and no one should jump to conclusions. I've directed my Attorney General, the FBI Director, the Secretary of Homeland Security, the head of the National Counter-Terrorism Center, and the intelligence community to work on this intensively until we have a full and complete information. And once we have that information, I will share that information as soon as we can confirm it. Additionally, we're tracking the explosion of a Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. Law enforcement and the intelligence community are investigating this as well, including whether there's any possible connection with the attack in New Orleans. Thus far, there's nothing to report on that score at this time. I directed my team to make sure every resource is made available to federal, state, and local law enforcement to complete the investigation in New Orleans quickly and to make sure there is no remaining threat to the American people. And we'll support the people of New Orleans as they begin the hard work of healing. New Orleans is a place unlike any other place in the world. It's a city full of charm and joy. So many people around the world love New Orleans because of its history, its culture, and above all, its people. So I know, while this person committed a terrible assault on the city, the spirit of our New Orleans will never, never, never be defeated. It always will shine forth. We've seen that time and time again throughout its history, and I know we'll see it again in the days and weeks ahead. May God bless the people of New Orleans. May God bless our police and our first responders. May God protect our troops, and we'll keep you fully, contemporaneously informed. Thank you.
Have you spoken to President Trump?
When we arrived here, we saw a Star Truck and Elon Musk on fire. The water was just falling from the ceiling, and there was one cop that, by the time there was just one, there weren't a lot of cops anyway, so he told us to stay to the other side of the road, as we did. And there were a couple of elderlies behind me, a woman and husband, and she actually got really hurt because she was there at the moment. I keep imagining that if we arrived like 10 minutes earlier, it was supposed to be us, but they were told to lay down on the floor and she was really hurt. Her leg was flesh, so I just told the cops to bring medical assistance, as we did, and soon it's full of police and helicopters. And then I overheard that, well, I didn't overhear the first one, but I asked the cop, I said, do you think there is a body inside there? And he just nodded his head, basically. He said, yes. So we stayed on the other side, but soon they limited the area, so we had to come further to here. Yeah, we had three explosions. The first one, where we saw the fire. The second one was, I guess, the battery or something like that. And the third one was the big explosion that smoked the entire area. And it was the moment that everybody that was near was told to evacuate, to stay further away. And so, yeah, here we are. Can't get in, nobody can get out, and they are investigating if it was an accident or a crime on purpose.